Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are live. Welcome back to another live watch party. Watch party fan page. You have been promoted to moderator. Thank you. Watch party fan page. Yes. The best fan page on Instagram. If you go follow him there. Thank you, everyone. So, Cobra Kai Season 4 is less than 12 hours away. So, less than 12 hours. So about 11 and a half hours from now. I put up a countdown on Instagram. Yeah, 11 hours. So we figured Cobra Kai talk. Hey, man. Welcome in. I need to, you are the newest channel member. I'm going to make a post congratulating you for the channel memberships, and we'll talk a little bit about that. The day has dragged, Strike First Media. It is. You know what I did is I woke up and I'm like, no. This is too early. I need to get more sleep. I need to be rested for tonight. So I kind of went back to sleep, got another hour and a half or something. Which reminds me, here, guys, so this is the release schedule. It's just under 11 and a half hours from now. So 12 a.m. In Los Angeles, because that's where Netflix is. So it's all set from where Netflix is located. So December 31st in Netflix, which is the west coast of the United States, Pacific time. And then from here, and then if you read through the comments, you'll see people have so much trouble with time zones. But watch party fan page, you woke up that early? Try to get a nap if you can. You know, if you probably can't binge the whole season, but maybe the first 4 or 5 and then finish it tomorrow. Whatever works for you. But yeah, I would say try to get a nap. Can I use a VPN? Is to get the show early? No, the show comes out at the same time everywhere. So when it's 2 a.m. or when it's midnight in LA, it's 2 a.m. in Mexico City. You know, so this is the worldwide release schedule. It's all the same time. This is all the same time. You know, 3 a.m. East Coast, New York. David Fisher, I don't think I'm going to get enough sleep tonight, but I don't care. Yeah, I agree. You know, guys, if you want to take a nap into the early evening or something, I recommend it. The season is going to be long, right? It's going to be 10 episodes, probably 35, 36 minutes each, I think is the average. So 36 minutes, you know, you're looking at about 6 hours, you know, if you go straight. But, you know, you pause it to go to the bathroom or get something to drink, you know, you're looking, longer than that. So you're looking at least 6 hours of show, straight show. Creamy Guy TV, what time in Canada? Where are you in Canada? Are you in Western Canada, Eastern Canada? I mean, I think Canada basically probably has about 4 time zones like the United States. Most people in Canada are Eastern, right? So you'd probably 3 a.m. I mean, probably, because I think most people who live in Canada, don't you live on the eastern part of Canada? You know, if you have to Google your time relative to U.S. Pacific time, just figure it out how many hours ahead you are, and then New Delhi. Why do they set their clock like that? India. Dark. It's going to suck because mine comes out at 2 and people are going to start leaking midnight. The All Valley winner will be revealed. No, Dark. It's the same time everywhere. This is the same time. Every time you see on this is exactly at the same time on planet Earth. It's all at the same time on planet Earth because when it's 12 in Los Angeles, it's 3 a.m. in New York. It's 8 a.m. in London, 9 in Paris. I get a lot of questions about Germany. You're on the same time zone, aren't you, with France? Germany and France are in the same time zone, I think. So like, I've gotten questions like about Germany. I think Germany and France are in the same time zone. You get to Russia or Ukraine, it's another hour up. But I think France and Germany are the same time zone. Sydney's Australia. How does New Zealand? Is New Zealand? No, New Zealand is like an hour ahead of. Okay, Eclipse. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Is New Zealand an hour ahead of Australia or Sydney here? Or 2 hours ahead? What's? I don't know the time difference between New Zealand and Eastern Australia. But so if you're in New Zealand, just how far ahead of Sydney are you? You should probably know that or can figure it out. What time zone? I'm in the United States. Will there be episode 1 spoilers in this stream? A little bit. I did talk about a few things in my video that I do want to bring up because I was thinking about making another video, but I just didn't get to it. So just a few parts. There's a few things I think to look for through the season. Like, here's some things to think about through the season. But I also want to start with also the clip that came out today. Did you guys see the clip? I posted it. Netflix posted it. Can't wait till 8 a.m. tomorrow. 8 a.m. Okay, you're in England somewhere? The United Kingdom? Is Ireland on the same time as the UK? I think so. Because really, London and Paris are almost should be on the same, but they're not. Germany's in the same time. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Germany and France. So if you're in Germany, you're in the same time as Paris here. 10 p.m. New Zealand. Oh, okay. New Zealand is 3 hours ahead of Sydney. I wasn't sure. I thought it might have been 2. I don't actually know the distance. Ontario. Is Ontario Eastern? Would it be 3 a.m.? I should probably no. But like I always said, you know, at the very least you could always do is you could look, you know, find your time relative to Los Angeles. Oh, maybe Ontario, maybe you're 2 a.m. I don't know. What? So, just figure out your time zone relative. 3. Oh, maybe you're okay. Oh, Ontario has 2 time zones, so it's either going to be 2 or 3, depending on which time zone you're in. Mega Cloud, don't think you'll be able to sleep? Yeah. So for season 3, I was tired after episode 7. So I tried to get some sleep. The problem was trying to get sleep in the middle of the watch is really hard. I slept maybe an hour and a half and then just got up and went back and finished the show. The Netherlands is the Netherlands. You're on the same time zone as France, aren't you? I think the Netherlands is the same time zone as France, right? It would be 9 a.m. Central City. I don't know where Central City is. Is that in New Zealand? But yeah, I think Fire Eyes. Yeah, I think Ireland and London are on the same time zone. So okay, this is just like everyone's coming in trying to figure it out. Like I said, if you can always just figure out your time relative to Los Angeles. Like if you have to just look up what time is it in Los Angeles right now, and then figure out how far ahead or behind, but you are, and then just figure that out. It'll be midnight in U.S. Pacific. Minneapolis is Central Time, right? So Minneapolis would be 2 a.m. Where's Austria and Germany? Germany, you're on the same time zone as Paris. Mountain time is 1 a.m. Yeah. Evan Schlossberg. Hey, thank you for coming in, man. Hope you enjoy the show tomorrow morning. We intend to. Another way to think about it is it should be coming out 11 hours, 15 minutes from right now. So 11 hours, 15 minutes from now. Just figure out what time it'll be. Strike First Media. Hey, man. Thank you. Cheers. Season 4 is nearly upon us. Enjoy, everyone. Absolutely. Strike First Media is also a YouTuber. You can check him out. I post some good theories, and you do a lot of that discussion, live streams and such. So thank you for that, Strike First Media. Okay, so can you explain Turkey? Guys, it's 11 hours and 15 minutes from right now. So figure out what time it is now and what time will it be 11 hours from now. So definitely, yeah, it's 11 hours. You can just figure 11 hours from now. So did people see the new clip of this one? There was just one thing here that he says at the beginning. Chicago, 2 a.m. Eastern time, 3 a.m. Okay. Boy, we can spend an hour just going through the time zones. Look at what he says in this clip here real quick.
Working together. They are combining their styles to beat us. But they are destined to fail. Because there is only one way. And what is that way? The way of the fist, sir! Exactly.
Okay. They're combining our styles to beat us. They will fail. There's only one way. What is that way? The way of the fist. So go back to what I said in my trailer breakdown. Robinath, thank you for such great theory videos. Keep up the good work. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. I definitely will. So, there's only one way, the way of the fist. When you go back to this. Shoot. Okay. Remember in my trailer video, I put this up on the screen. And I was talking about the theme of season 4. The theme of season 4. Remember? You heard it. Robbie said it in the trailer. You all think your way is the only way. You, my dad. There's more than one way. That's the theme of season 4. right? So the theme of the season, the plot, Daniel and Johnny try to team up to win the All Valley and stop Kreese. That's the plot. The theme, you have to realize that your way is not the only way. There are other ways to do it. In the trailer, we see directly all these characters embracing that theme. Like, hey, my way is not the only way. And I said, there's one character who doesn't embrace the theme. It's Kreese. Cobra Kai is the only way. And then you just saw it again in that clip, right? You just saw in the clip, he's like, they will fail because what is the only way? The way of the fist. They just said that, remember? So he will not embrace that theme. James 007 Hunger Zone. Terry's getting his hopes up too much again. I think something will end their friendship for good this season. I just hope we win this time. Absolutely. And James, I have a video. Let me show you. But it's one worth checking out. Just real quick. This video, in game. Oh, there it is. The second one on here, end game. I think that's really important. How it ends with Kreese and Silver in season 4. Be sure to check that one out. But that theme is really important. Because, like I said, if every character, even Terry Silver, Robbie, Tory, are embracing the theme of the season, then they make it through. The character who doesn't embrace the theme, he can't make it to the end. He's destined to fail or somehow not succeed. Something's going to happen because he's not embracing that theme. Cobra Kai is the only way, the way of the fist. You just saw it. They just put it out there. They put it out this morning. I posted the video on my channel too. You can see it on my channel. So that's the theme. Don't lose sight of that. Keep that with you and watch how all the other characters embrace the theme. So in my video on the episode 1 breakdown, there were like 2 spots. I was like, I'll cover this in my next video. I didn't get quite time to make a video. I was tired last night. But we can go through it here. It'll be slightest spoilers for episode 1. If you don't want quite anything, you may want to click away, or we could just talk about something else. But the students will be unstoppable. Yeah. But very briefly, and this isn't big spoilers or anything. It's just a few things I think to look out for. So there was this scene very early in the episode. The alarm goes off. Daniel is turning it off. Amanda and Anthony come running up. And then Anthony's just like, he should have bought the alarm with the facial recognition. And Daniel just like makes some face from him. He's like, what? Like, whatever. What? And then Amanda's taking the call here. And they're focused on this. And then Anthony, like, he looks at them and then he backs away. He goes that way. He just leaves. Like, I think that is the beginning of your Anthony arc in season 4. In season 4, Anthony is kind of unsupervised. His parents are so busy with everything. He's kind of just off doing his own thing. He's unsupervised. He becomes a little bit cruel, maybe a little bit of a bully. Man, have you ever thought about making a Discord server? I have. Maybe I should. Where Tory shows up at the dealership, yeah. So that's just something I wanted to say, and you can see it in the episode, but it's very subtle. It's very subtle. You know, it's just like they're not paying attention to him. You know, he says something, they go away, and then and then they're just focused on Daniel and Amanda are focused on their thing, and he just backs away and just is like, whatever. He just, does his own thing. And that's your Anthony arc. That's the beginning of your Anthony arc. What you see, like the way it goes. The new season will be here in 11 hours. 11 hours away, everyone. Get pumped. 11 hours. I may stream until it comes. So just look for me being live. I'm not gonna stream when the show actually does drop. I'll check out to go watch myself. But maybe we'll be live for the actual release. Miyagi Fang is a great name. I agree. There's one other thing from episode 1 that I said I would come back to. So I'm going to come back to it because I promised. So it's the Kreese Silver scene. And he mentions Daniel LaRusso. And Silver's like, Danny boy. And then Kreese mentions he's teaming up with Johnny Lawrence. And Silver's like, wait, you're champ? With Daniel LaRusso? Tristan, did you like episode 1? I really did. I have a breakdown. By all means, watch it. It's really good. But I thought this episode 1 was better than the episode 1 of seasons 2 and 3. So I think season 4 is off to a great start. But Silver knows Daniel LaRusso. Now, if you think about it, maybe it makes sense. Daniel LaRusso, he advertises on TV. They are in the same media market. That means, if Silver's watching TV or something, Daniel will be on his TV. He may not see the billboards because he probably lives further away from the dealerships. But as far as like the media market, the TV ads, radio ads, yeah, Silver sees those. So Silver is aware of Daniel LaRusso. He's on his mind. He's not like Johnny. Johnny lived in like under the eye of Daniel, lifetime of like regret. He couldn't get away from Daniel. Silver's not like that. Silver's very successful, but he knows of Daniel LaRusso. Silver's Miguel's dad. Oh boy. Just because you mentioned that. There it is. So here you go. So this is Silver, yeah. He's Miguel's father and Tory's father. I posted this on Instagram earlier this month. Even Peyton List laughed so much. Jacob and Sholo were laughing at this on their story, and Peyton reposted it. But this part aside, Johnny's Miguel's stepdad. Well, in a way, yeah. Silver is not Miguel's dad. Yeah, he's not. He's both Miguel and Tory's dad, obviously. Kreese kind of is a little bit shocked by that. Kreese is a little shocked. Do you think the guest for this season will be Hilary Swank? No, I do not. No. But Silver is Hawk's dad. Oh my God. Just give it up. No. Carlos Diaz. Maybe. Silver's dad. Maybe. But what's interesting too is, Silver does know Johnny. Silver knows who Johnny Lawrence is. Not necessarily expected, remember, because Johnny didn't know who Silver was at all. He was asked point blank, do you know this? Terry Silver. I don't know who that is. Nope. No idea. But he knows Silver knows him very well, instantly, all these years later. Oh, you're champ. Like he never forgot. Okay, Joseph, thank you. Theory you heard from the season 5 picks. Robbie makes up with Johnny this season. After Cobra Kai wins, he leaves due to the direction Silver takes it. That is possible. I did predict a reunion between Johnny and Robbie. So I think that is in the cards. You think you can review the season with that season 3 crap? Wake up and smell the coffee, Mr. Watch Party. Last time you weren't reviewing season 4. Thank you, Tyler, although I'm not sure what you're asking or saying. You're correct. Last time I didn't review season 4, it was season 3. So I don't know. I don't understand what you're saying. Who do you think is going to win the tournament? Oh, man. I have videos. See, I see these questions. I'm like, gosh, I got a video. I've been trying to get so many people to watch it. I even told Hayden who I think is going to win. Basically, I think you got a girls bracket. Tory's going to win that. You got the boys bracket. I think Robbie is going to win that. Then there's some sort of demonstration, karate demonstration, something like that. I think Sam's going to win that. So there's your 3 All Valley winners. 3 of them. What else do we have? Let's see. There's more picks. I don't necessarily want to put picks up that have vague spoilers in it. But we do know. Look, you've seen this. This is Kenny. He's not doing so well. So there's Kenny. I don't know what's going on. This girl's laughing. Everyone's laughing. He looks like he's going to cry. But something else I was going to talk about. There was a new clip with Tory and Amanda. I don't have it loaded up at the dealership. Tory was very upset at Amanda. Don't know the context of that clip. But we've talked. I don't know how to talk about this. So here's. Okay, this image we've seen. I think this image is interesting. This is from the first episode. Right? This is when she first walks in. He's lifting. That's Robbie. This is all the same scene. Because the reason this is interesting and what I want you to think about, and if you're good at interpreting cinema, so to speak, is think about like the camera angle here. Like you all have phones, you shoot stuff with your phones. Like if someone was on the bench, like working out and you were recording like the scene, think about like what it's weird to get this camera angle. Like where would you be putting your phone to record it so it looks like this? Right? He's laying there. The bar is up here, you know, and you're looking at through her. You're looking up through the bar, and she's looking down at him. Like, it's kind of an interesting camera angle. She doesn't. Oh boy. This is the cringiest video I've ever seen. I think they're choosing this camera angle very deliberately. I think they're trying to put Tory above Robbie. I mean, you don't get this camera angle on accident, right? They very deliberately set the camera up so that she's looking down at him. There's something going on, and we're going to see this in Tory's story. It's probably a drone. No. Watch season 4 in front of the filming location. Majorly zoomed in. No, because it's low to the ground. But the point is, what you have to get is they obviously wanted a shot looking up at Tory. You know, past Robbie, of looking up at Tory, she's looking down at him. That's what you're getting at. And we've seen that in many images so far this season. Tory kind of over Robbie, looking down on him, maybe aggressively or angrily. So it's a position of dominance and or control. So think about that. Tory seeking control of Robbie. So, in Robbie's armpit. Yeah. Can you make a sweatshirt? Maybe it's Tory's landlord. No, it's not. She's not about to kiss him. No, she's annoyed at him in this scene. Ship Bert and Nate. Okay. You should make merch. Maybe. The pressure points moves. So anyway, think about this clip. Think about Tory, especially in terms of Robbie, always seeking control or power over him, or, you know, the dominant side of it, because they're shooting this very deliberately. This is a deliberate shot. This is a deliberate camera angle. Like they didn't put the camera like this on accident. She's looking down at him. She's over him. We've seen it several times. So that's what I want you to think about. If you like to think about cinema and whatever is going on, so just think about Tory and think about how that'll play into her story this season, because I think it's going to come up. So they're shooting it like this on purpose. You can make jokes about it, but like this specifically is like, okay, that was intentional. What else do we got? So, by the way, I don't know. I think this is when Robbie's teaching wax on, wax off. And we've also seen him fighting Tory this scene. It'll be curious. Watch Kreese. Does he, in the end, does he think, you know, Robbie teaching wax on, wax off isn't helping anything? Does he, in the end, I'm actually curious if the more I'm thinking about it, if this is what's going to happen. Because this here, you see how they're lined up? You know, it's the same we saw when Tory's doing the wax on, wax off, that scene. And it's also this scene or she's fighting him. They're fighting. So why are they fighting? What's going on? Because I think Kreese, in the end, is like, that wax on, wax off isn't going to help you. What does that mean? Go back to the theme. Go back to this. This is what I said from the trailer, right? This is my trailer video. This is the theme. Cobra Kai is the only way. Kreese refuses to accept anything else. Kreese refuses to believe anything other than Cobra Kai, the way of the fist. But everyone else. Oh, wait, there may be another way. My way is not the only way. This is your theme. Watch this. Watch for this. Keep this in mind. And I say this because now I think this is episode 2. Let me find the other one. Tory's doing, here it is. See, Tory's doing wax on, wax off. Tory's doing wax on, wax off. They're all lined up. You saw the shot in the trailer. Then we see Kreese. This is like they're still lined up. Maybe they're fighting. Maybe it's episode 3. I don't know. Well, I do think Silver's here. So maybe this may be episode 3. So maybe this is episode 3. Episode 2, episode 3. But I don't think Kreese is going for it. And that's why he has them fighting. He has them fighting because he's like, that wax on, wax off. I don't think they're going to go for it. And then it plays into the theme. It all plays in. Well, it confirmed he will leave Cobra Kai in either this season or season 5. The season 5 picks showed him. Yeah, let's try not to get in too much into season 5 at the moment. I know what you're saying, though. Yeah, they were in Puerto Rico. But, yes. I mean, one way or another, they're absolutely together in season 5. That is correct, Joseph. So, yeah. We'll talk more about season 5 essentially, next week, right? When after season 4. So we'll talk. But I even had a video on that of Johnny, and in my theory, it was Johnny going back to Cobra Kai after the All Valley, after he loses the bet, and then it brings him closer to Robbie. That was the exact point, though. It brings him closer to Robbie. Okay. Since people are asking, again, just to go over it. Time zones. It's coming out in just under 11 hours from right now. Figure out your time zone. It's midnight in LA. Figure out your time zone relative to LA, or figure out, 10 hours, 45 minutes from right now. Right now. 10 hours and 45 minutes. So the pic of Anthony in fighting pose, his green hoodie is dirty. Someone in Cobra Kai helps him and gives him the Cobra Kai hoodie from the promo pic. That's a good theory, possibly. Something to change into, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah. Thank you for that, Robina. So, but, yeah, these are your time zones. 10 hours, 45 minutes from right now. Okay, guys? Figure out your time zone closest. Like, if you're in Germany, you're in the same time zone as Paris, right? Ireland is the same as London. Okinawa, I think, is the same as Tokyo. Okinawa and Tokyo are the same. New Zealand is like, 3 hours ahead of Sydney. So, the United Arab Emirates, I'm sorry, dude, I don't know. The UAE, I would just say, just know it's about 10 hours and 45 minutes from right now. So figure it out. What time is it going to be? 10 hours and 45 minutes from now. Mine's 4 a.m. Ooh. That's an awkward time zone. Where are you? For that time zone. 4 a.m. Sao Paulo is 5. But did you think Miguel is going to get her again? What do you mean? I don't know. I'm sorry. To Gen Y millennials lose the ability to understand time zones or what? Yeah, apparently it's very difficult for people to just like figure it out. It's harder. It's harder than you would have realized. Man, you live in Puerto Rico. Cool. They were down there shooting just a week or 2 ago. 2 weeks ago. They wrapped shooting. Yeah, 10 hours, 46 minutes from right now. Now, if you're watching this on a replay, you can't use the time right now if you're on the replay. It's only if you're watching live does that help. So let's go back. I keep coming back to this theme because I do think it's important. I don't think like this isn't like something, because watch this theme. I really think this is going to play out. Increase doesn't embrace the theme. In storytelling, if you don't embrace the theme, you don't make it to the end. Germany is the same as Paris. You're in the same time zone as France, right? So it's about 9 a.m., 9 in the morning. 10 hours, 45 minutes from right now, everyone. 10 hours, 45 minutes from right now. Ohio is Eastern time. Do you think Miguel will get injured in the tournament? You know what? Let me... in those picks that came out... So look at these two. Okay. But first look at this one. Okay. As many people noted, you know, it looks like maybe someone got hurt. Look at his face. His face. Ooh. And then you know, people noted she's got her fists here. She's almost making a fist. She is not happy. Daniel is kind of like calming her, or like trying to help her. Daniel is calming her. Ricardo Linnell, watch party. What do you think the fallout will be for Daniel, his family, or consequences of losing should Cobra Kai win the tournament and bet? Well, definitely the immediate fallout is if he follows through and closes his dojo, and then disappointment and shame. I don't know what else past that. But if he sticks to his guns and closes the dojo, is the sort of the first fallout. I don't know if it'll affect the business or anything, but he feels like the bad guys won. But look at here, Sam is worried. So it's reasonable to assume maybe Miguel got hurt here. She's worried. Daniel's trying to calm her. She's got fists ready. She's ready to go after someone. It's also worth noting in this pick, just small, you know, it's Johnny and Daniel. They're in like a back room, like maybe like where you go when you're injured, you know, the sort of back room or whatever table to get injured. So, you know, Johnny looks a little sad here. Daniel a little worried. You know, it's definitely, it could be someone getting injured. And you know, who would cause this? So maybe Miguel does get injured somehow. Robbie is hurting someone. Yeah, certainly could be. Certainly could be Robbie hurting someone there. Sam tries to attack whoever did the dirty move. Daniel calms her down. Yeah, I don't know if she would just like launch out into the mat and attack, but definitely I think she's got a mix of worried and angry right going on here. And Daniel's trying to calm her. You want Sean involved. That kid is scary. Yeah, I agree. Sean is a lot of fun. I don't know if he'll be back this time. You hope Robbie isn't a bad guy this season? I don't think he will be. I don't think Robbie will ever stop being Robbie. Sam may annoy him or some level. I mean, boy, we could talk about this scene. We'll talk about this scene after this scene comes out. I don't think this is a good scene for Sam. But in fact, I almost feel like the John, Josh, and Hayden were writing this scene. Let's give Watch Party something to work on. Let's see if we can kind of make Sam think she's okay, but the more you think about it, she's actually very unlikable. She's I don't think this is a good scene for Sam. But I don't think Robbie will ever stop being Robbie. I think Robbie is a good kid. I believe Johnny said he's a good kid, and I think Johnny's right. So Robbie may talk about beating the enemy and going full Cobra Kai, but deep down, he's still a good kid, and that will never leave him. And that's the theme. You saw that right in the trailer, and I tried to bring that up right in the trailer. He's just saying to Daniel, the problem with you, my dad, Cobra Kai. He said, you, my dad, Cobra Kai, you think your way is the only way. There's not. There's more than one way. But think about it. He said, you, my dad, Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai. He didn't just say, you and my dad. You, my dad, Cobra Kai. Who's he talking about? He's talking about John Kreese here. Oh, boy. Look at the theme. Watch my video on the trailer. If you didn't watch that video, the trailer breakdown, but it's very important. I spent 8 minutes in the video talking about it. It probably made the video too long. It got fewer views because of that. But really, it's really important. You, my dad, Cobra Kai. All three. He didn't leave anyone out there. You, my dad, Cobra Kai. You think your way is the only way. Robbie totally roasted Sam in that scene. I don't even necessarily think so. I wouldn't characterize it like, oh, he nailed her, he roasted her. No. I actually wouldn't characterize it like that at all. I think Robbie was under the influence of Tory for sure, but I think it was Sam almost did it herself. Miguel will win the All Valley. Well, maybe. As I told Hayden Schlossberg the other day during the watch party, Miguel is my favorite character. I would love for him to win the All Valley. He asked me just as a fan, who do you want to win? He's like, just as a fan, who do you want to win? And I was like, well, Miguel. I do love Miguel. I want Miguel to win. I want this guy to win. I like him. He's one of my favorite characters. So, I hope Sam beats Tory and Miguel beats Robbie. Well, we'll see. Is Anthony going to join Cobra Kai? No, I don't think so. Kenny will. We know Kenny will. We've seen Kenny in Cobra Kai. Hawk is going to win the All Valet. He's parking cars. Sorry. Yeah. He's sort of the dark horse candidate. Hawk is like the dark horse. Hawk winning. I love Hawk too. So, I can go for that. But who do you think will win? Well, I have a video, the main event. It's a great video where I explain it all. I explain it in relation to the bet. But I think Robbie will win the boys bracket. And I think, hold on, I do think Tory's going to win the girls here. Here's the girls. This is Devin. Tory's going to win the girls bracket. So Tory wins it for the girls. Robbie wins it for the guys. And Sam, she's going to win too. She wins demonstration, kata, whatever, however they play it. I don't know how they're going to play it, but there's her trophy. I have a video. Did Sam already win? That's an important video if you got time. You got some time. You got about 10 and a half hours. Check out my videos. Literally, they're everything is covered. Everything is covered. What do you think of Miguel's British accent impression? Let's ask. We should have some British people in our chat. I think he sounds like a kid from Los Angeles doing a British accent. How else am I going to put it? It's going to be so simple. Like, man, can't wait till prom. I have a prom picture. You might have seen it. It was a little pic. Click away if you don't want to see it. Well, it's the pre-prom. When does it come out? About 10 and a half hours. It's going to come out in like 10 and a half hours. Right? I got to make sure I'm getting my time right. 10 and a half hours. This is cute. No, she has a nice dress. This is a good shot too. Like her hair's flowing. It's like a good moment. Johnny's there. Johnny is there. We were wondering if Johnny would be there. I thought he would be. So yeah. And we know Carmen and Rose are here. So it's cute. They're having their little flower thingies. Carnations or whatever you call it. Whatever the heck it's called. I don't like Tori and Robbie being together. But so there's, yeah, get ready for prom. Look at his face. This is a nice performance from Sholo. He's so good at like playing. What do you think of the new scene with Amanda and Tori? So something about that scene is if you actually watched the interview, Peyton List was like embarrassed. Oh, I can't believe they played that. Peyton was scared. Or not, she was like embarrassed. She felt bad. It's an interesting scene because I'm not really sure. There were some hints from the reviews that Amanda and Tori are going to have some time together this season. It'll start in episode 2, but they don't look good there. So I'm not really sure what to make of it. Especially because the thing about that scene, it has to be a little bit later in the season because Tori's like, I'm gonna humiliate your daughter. Like there's already a girls bracket at that point. So it's a little bit later in the season. So I don't know what to make of it, but I do think there's going to be some Amanda and Tori stuff. I made a video, Tori's family. Hayden said you meet more of her family. We're going to meet more of Tori's family. And I think this is all playing into it. And this, I explained this. If you If you understand what's going on here, they're using cinema to tell a story. So there's going to be more about Tory. There's a reason she is the way she is. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, you're right. I assume, yeah, I'm just looking at Anthony. He's dirty here. This is the other one they released. So this is Anthony without any supervision. We already met Tory's dad, Silver. Yeah. This is, so like I said, the idea behind Anthony this season is, you know, what happens when you have like a 12-year-old with no adult supervision, which is what's going on. That's why I showed you this shot. This is episode 1. He just walks away. They don't pay attention to him. He says something, they just like, whatever, and then he goes away. Michael T. Flex. Hey, man. They're the kids bullying Kenny. Yes. Actually, something you can see. I think I realized this kid. I think the character's name is Brock, or the actor. One of the other. Either the actor's name is Brock or the character. Maybe it's the actor. But that's him, isn't it? So you can see this kid. And Kenny joins Cobra Kai. Learns the way of the fist. Who is the strongest character? Maybe Terry Silver? I think it may be Terry Silver at this point. Is it significant? There's a Warriors jersey. Did they move? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Just stuff they got to put up. There's also a new girl character, right? Yes. All I can tell you is that's her. She's gonna fight Tory there. And where? Oh wait, no. Here, I'll give you a better shot of her. She's been almost absent from everything. She's been absent from all the promotion. It's kind of weird. Well, I mean, I guess I'm not going to say it's kind of weird. Like, sometimes they just do that. But the new girl character her name is Devin. This is her. Devin Lee is the full character's name. So, she will join Eagle Fang. I believe she's recruited by Johnny Miguel because they need a girl. They need a girl for the girls' bracket. And somehow they find Devin. So that's the whole beginning of her story arc. Whatever happens from there, I don't know. She was described as being relentlessly aggressive or something. Is like her character description from the press release. She seemed like she was a little bit more like Tory. Like a younger Tory, maybe. She does end up fighting Tory. So we'll see how it goes for her. Is she supposed to be special or something? Not necessarily special or more special. It's just she will be a girl for Eagle Fang Karate. Why does Sam have a sword? She has a sai. It is sai. Sort of traditional weapon. It's a demonstration. I think she's going to win. What happened to the Zini Chow guy? I don't know who you mean. Kenny wins against Anthony. Maybe by the end. Kenny versus Bert. Bert would win. So I think I'm gonna rewatch episode 1. There's bits of it like I missed and everything, so I'm definitely gonna start from the beginning again. What do we have? If you haven't seen it, in my opinion, there's so many great, but I thought I really liked Martin Cove in episode 1. Vidal opens his dojo and Aisha is in that dojo. Well, I don't know about Aisha, but you know what I was just thinking? Something I was actually just thinking. It's kind of interesting. This is kind of an... Okay, here we go. So this is Miguel. So this guy here, this is Locust Valley. That is what Daryl Vidal fought for. It's hard to make out, but Daryl Vidal fought for Locust Valley. I was thinking it's kind of funny if, like, elsewhere in the valley, Daryl Vidal had a story similar to Johnny's and like reopened his dojo from his youth and his like getting back into it, and so there's almost like a parallel Johnny story going on off screen. Like Daryl Vidal was having his own story going on, and he's like rebuilding his life and coming back in the power of Locust Valley. It's kind of funny idea like that. There's a parallel Johnny story going on with Vidal, and so Locust Valley is back. Okay, Cobra Kai music. I see. Where was the grocery store scene? So yes, so episode 1 did not have scenes we were completely expecting. And I'll explain why for those of you who don't remember or didn't see. Where is this the one? No. Let me figure it out. I gotta find. No. Let's try this one. Okay, so this image is this was from Frank Helmer. He's the costume designer. He posted this right before they went into production. He was laying out what costumes they need for episode 1. I'm going to show you. There's a couple. Groceries, casual. We were thinking, well, there's going to be a scene in a grocery store. And then we actually saw it in the trailer. I think they moved that scene. Basically, I think they moved that scene to another episode. Maybe episode 2. So whatever was going to happen in the grocery store just got moved to another episode. There's another important one. Tory, refit sushi. He was going to have Tory in her sushi outfit. Like this is it. These are his notes right here. Tory Day. That was, we now know that was almost certainly this outfit, just like her street clothes or something, probably like her normal clothes. Tory Day, refit sushi, because there was a scene in Tori's sushi restaurant, and we actually know she was going to get fired. It was in there. So like we saw it on the note card. Either that's in episode 2 or it's just going to be backstory. Maybe they just figured they don't need it. But Tori's going to have a new job in episode 2. Now, whether we actually see her get fired from the sushi restaurant, I'm actually not sure now. It was right there, and we saw it on the note card. But Tori's going to get a new job. But yeah, so there's some scenes here we did not see. Grocery store. We know there's a grocery store scene. We saw it in a trailer. So it's just in another episode, I think. But like some of the others, Robbie skate park. Well, Guess what? That's that. That's Robbie's skate park. So we saw Robbie skating. And then workout tank and shorts, I guess. Well, that's this. So like we can definitely make some stuff out from the costumes. Gi athletic. Okay. But so these were his notes for the costumes. So we knew quite a bit here. We knew quite a bit. Tori's hair gets better every season. I know she did. Peyton was unhappy with the hair in season 3. And I think other people were too. She wore wigs and she didn't like it. It didn't look good. So she did her hair differently in season 4. Robbie versus Mom. I don't think so. If Stingray comes back, I will drink spoiled milk. Okay, you're going to enjoy prom. Season 3 was... Season 1 is still my favorite. I'm hoping season 4. I don't know if it'll top season 1, but in the end, I'm hoping season 4. I'm very hopeful for season 4. Going into season 4, there's not. Three was okay. 3 had some great moments, but I feel like there was some flaws in it that just held it back. But I'm really hopeful for season 4. So let's see. That was episode 1. Sam, Mad, what other theories, casual talk do you guys have going? Prom, yeah, can't wait. This boy can't wait. She's excited. He's like, face reveal. Whoa, why would we do that? Season 2 better than season 3. I do agree. I do think season 2 was... I rank the seasons in order right now. 1, 2, 3. Zolkri, stop it with the face reveal. It is not releasing in an hour. It is releasing in about 10 hours and 20 minutes. Season 3 was emotional in some spots. Season 2 was the worst one. Yeah, for some people, I think the problem with 2 is it did get overly caught up in the sort of teenage love triangle, love square, all of that. I think for some people that just, it was a little bit too much. But in the end, I did think it was done pretty well. So that's not a problem for me. How long was the first episode? Like 36 minutes or something, give or take? 37? This season is longer, so expect the whole season to be about 6 hours. So 10 episodes, you're looking at about 6 hours. So that's why the binge is going to be hard. There's 10 episodes in season 4. Do you think there will be season 10? They may not go that far. But I think maybe they're going to go for like 7 seasons or so. 6 or 7, I guess. They were thinking maybe 6, but maybe they'll go for 7 if Netflix is happy with it. Gonna binge all day. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely binge all day. The last 2 episodes of season 3. Yeah, definitely. A lot of people liked that. Allie coming back. There was some good stuff in there. What videos do you plan on making after season 4? Very good question, Cobra Kai Talk. Thank you. Cobra Kai Talk joined the channel as a channel member. There's a join button. If you want to join the button, you get your name in green and the little logo like that, the watch party logo, the alternate by your name, and we'll post some stuff. And I do, guys, I do want to do a live stream with the channel members if we can figure something out. Maybe next week we'll talk about season 4. They wanted to do 7 seasons. Yeah, they were always saying 6 seasons, but now they've certainly changed it, and then we're like, well, we hope for at least 6 seasons. So, but what was your? Oh, videos I'm going to make after season 4. We'll do a review. It's going to depend a little bit on what is in season 4, right? So we'll talk about what's in season 4. So, but tournament breakdown. Obviously, the fights in the tournament, the breakdown of the tournament, maybe what happens after the tournament, and then we'll do some character stuff. I definitely want to get into some character stuff. JG Gaming, who will win, Silver or Johnny? You think that scene was Silver looking at the camera as a result of Johnny trying to pre-strike and fight Silver? No, I don't think Silver looking into the camera was Johnny pre-striking or something like that. I almost feel like that could be flashback or something. But I think season 4, Silver is winning. Cobra Kai is winning with Silver's leadership. So that's what I think. $9 a.m. for much of Europe. You're asking for the release time. Or no, yeah. So let's see. I like this. I think this is them finding the new Eagle Fang dojo. Stop. Okay, the release is like 10 hours and 14 minutes from right now. So you can stop asking in the chat. Do some math and figure out when that is. 10 hours and 14 minutes away. Is the pressure points will not win you a point in the tournament. It's probably not legal in the tournament. And Daniel isn't going to teach it anyway. Even Mr. Miyagi didn't want it taught, so. Where did these pictures come from? These were images from the episode 1 special screening. They had a little bit of a slideshow going. I've shown you most of them. There was this one too. This is, behind the scenes. This guy, apparently, by the way, is their new stunt coordinator. This is Don Lee. So this is the fight coordinator. This is the new, fight choreographer, this guy. And I don't know who this girl, she tagged this girl. She looks like a dancer or something. I don't know if this girl is Mary's new stunt double. That's what I'm trying to figure out actually last night, because Mary Mauser tagged her in this. And I don't know if this is Mary's stunt double or just someone helping with the choreography. I don't know who Mary's stunt double is this season. But, so that's just her training. She's in costume, so she's probably not her double. I don't know what this shot is, but there you go. It's Daniel and Sam at their home. But that's about all the ones we've seen. So, oh yeah, Dimitri and Johnny. Well, Gianni and Billy here, but Kyle Rich, yeah, maybe he teaches to Sam, but probably not during the series. Kyle, all the reviews are talking about Adon. I don't know what you mean. ADON? What is Adon? Don Lee choreography being an improvement. Yeah, I hope so. I definitely hope so. I've always enjoyed the fights, but I always thought there was room to grow, as I said before. I always thought there was room to grow with the fighting and the choreography. I hope he delivers. It was unclear, because, they never had as much time to rehearse and film. They were always so desperate for time. So was it a matter of just time that they couldn't do more? Or, maybe a new fight choreographer can bring it to a new level. So yeah, I'm hoping that this guy really helped step it up a notch. Do you think Mike Barnes will be in season 4? Maybe. Maybe a tease. We'll see. Silver's back. So what's his relationship with Barnes? I don't know. Sam is 17. She doesn't need pressure points right now. I mean, I somewhat agree. Mods. Are you asking for moderation? Okay. Anyone from the Caribbean? Maybe. I'll have to buy YouTube Premium for Cobra Kai Season 4. I recommend it. It's not going to help you watch the season, but it will. It's just definitely a better way to watch YouTube. Where people... there was a special screening of episode 1 like 2 days ago. I had a watch party, but there was a special screening. The show is on... Yeah, Mark is right. The show is on Netflix, not YouTube. But definitely a YouTube Premium. I recommend it. Get a YouTube Premium. It just makes watching YouTube so much better. Because no ads. Takes away all the ads and all that nonsense. Oh, it's so much better. Sato versus Silver. Well, fortunately, Sato is no longer with us. Yeah, Tristan, I'm glad Cobra Kai came to Netflix as well. So that's sort of the theories I laid out on you. If you never saw my trailer breakdown, like I said, the theme, I think this is the most important thing. I think there's something going on with Tory, and I think they're deliberately showing Tory like this all the time. These are deliberate camera angles. You're going to learn that. Tory over Robbie. They're doing that for a reason. You don't get this camera angle on accident, right? There's going to something you're going to learn something about Tory. She's seeking control. She's seeking to be dominant. There's a reason for that. Tory in season 4. Danny boy. There he goes. Oh. Tory. Anthony. Where did he go? This is from episode 1. His parents are annoyed. He says something. Daniel just gives him a look. And then what happens in this scene is he just backs away. He just walks away. He's like, fine, whatever. Anthony goes off on his own. His parents aren't paying attention to him. Maybe he becomes a bit of a bully, a bad kid. And his target, he targets the new boy, Kenny. Targets Kenny. So, Terry Silver knows immediately who Daniel is. Daniel LaRusso. Danny boy. He knows him instantly. He remembers him. He also knows who Johnny is. That's what's so amazing. He also knows who Johnny is. Johnny, you're champ. You're champ and Danny boy? This is the first episode. How does that play in? What is Silver's relation to Johnny versus Kreese's relation to Johnny? Kreese, saw Johnny as like a son. Johnny saw Kreese as like a surrogate father. He even said that in season 1, episode 9. Sort of like a karate father or surrogate father. That's interesting. So what is Johnny and Daniel to Terry Silver, and how does that play off with Kreese? And then we saw earlier today, they just released the scene. It's on my channel. Silver and Kreese. This is probably episode 3. He brings Terry Silver in to teach. He brings Terry Silver in. How does it work with the two of them?
Follow our lead.
Let me.
How is it going to work? Tory and Robbie are unsure. Mark, I think Mike Barnes will be the season 4 cliffhanger. I agree. I've thought that for a while. Yeah, Johnny said he never met Silver, but Silver knows precisely who he is immediately. Like, you didn't even think about it. Oh, you're champ. Silver knows who he is. 34 years later, he never forgot. Never forgot. Immediately.
Fail. Else to be.
So this is Kenny. So Kenny joins Cobra Kai. That's Kenny right there. Kyler, Kenny. So, yeah, Kenny joins Cobra Kai. Oops. I wanted to put... It's not going well for him. He's sad. Look at him. 10 hours, 5 minutes. Yeah. So, Kenny's getting it. Getting picked on. Maybe this kid. Where are his parents? They're off doing everything. They always forget Anthony. So, Kenny ends up in Cobra Kai. Can we talk about Courtney said in the Q&A, there's a big surprise coming in the later part of the season. What do you suspect? Well, honestly, I predicted. I think Terry Silver is going to strike first on Kreese. I think Terry Silver, after the tournament, is going to decide Kreese is not good enough for Cobra Kai. Why? What did I say in my trailer? I keep bringing it back. Look at the theme of this. This is the theme. This is very important. And we saw it in that scene. Cobra Kai is the only way. He says it in the scene that came out today. They will fail. There's only one way. The way of the fist, sir. But in the trailer, Terry Silver's all like, balance is crucial. Man can't stand, he can't fight. Terry Silver is willing to embrace other ideas. John Kreese is not. And so in the end, Silver decides Kreese has got to go. And you know what? Let me see if I can find it. Shoot, I should have loaded this up. I forgot about it. Let me find... Oh. Ow. Okay. That's Captain Turner. Kreese knocked Turner into the pit here. But what if Silver now knocks Kreese into the pit? It's kind of like the Cobra Kai way, isn't it? Isn't that what you do in Cobra Kai? You kill the person in front of you. So if Kreese killed Silver. Kreese killed Silver. No, Kreese, what am I saying? Kreese killed Turner. Captain Turner. Kreese killed Turner. But Silver kills Kreese. There you go. Here it is. Oh, okay. Okay, I found it. Found the one I was looking for. Sorry. There. Okay. That would be a surprise for you. You gotta kill the guy and take over Cobra Kai. Kreese killed Captain Turner, and now Terry Silver's got to take out Kreese. Terry Silver wants control. He wants control of Cobra Kai. So that's what's coming. That's my crazy prediction. I've had it. And you're going to see over the course of the season, you're going to see Terry Silver descend from like this reasonable, rich, successful guy. He's going to descend back. Shoot. There it is. He's going to descend back into Madman. Look at this. Compare that. Compare this Terry Silver to this Terry Silver. Like, it's very reasonable. Notice, he's gone crazy now. He's gone crazy. This is the journey in 10 episodes. From this guy to this guy. That's your story arc right there. 10 episodes. Will Cobra Kai be different after Silver takes over? Less bullying? Kyle, that's an interesting question. Maybe. Terry Silver will put his feeling on it. The clip of Silver in the locker room looking into the camera when he decides to attack Kreese. Maybe. I tend to think everything in the trailer is very early in the season, except the few All Valley shots. Silver won't kill, but he will get into your head. What time does it release? 10 hours. We're at the 10-hour mark, guys, from right now. From right now. Not if you're watching the replay, but if you're live right now, 10 hours away. But look at Terry Silver. Successful guy. Doesn't want anything to do with Kreese. Look at him here. Look at 10 episodes later. He's just, look at him. Look at him. He's crazier. We're back to the old Terry Silver. Great shot here. Will Daniel was ready to take Kreese out and end it all in episode 10, season 3. Yes, Cobra Kai is on Netflix, 10 hours away. Ohio is in the Eastern time zone, so 3 hours. The ponytail makes a difference. It does, doesn't it? Kreese and Silver are psychotic. This picture, Silver has a here we go again look on his face. Seems like they're losing. I don't know. First off, Robbie's not fighting. He's right there. So, we'll see. The All Valley went in the middle of the... No, Scorpio. No, it won't. Definitely the All Valley will conclude in the final episode, and there's going to be some episode left. It won't even be the end of the episode. Will Johnny and Daniel hate each other this season? No, I don't think so. I mean, like, we know this is the end of the season, and they're there together. So I don't think it'll turn to hate. Season comes out in 10 hours. 10 hours from right now, everyone. What was your reaction in episode 1? Unfortunately, someone spoiled it for me. But it was a little bit of a surprise. I talked about it in my video, my episode 1 breakdown, which I put out yesterday. Check it out. But it's questionable. Did he recognize Kreese immediately, or did he see that it was a call from unknown? It's a call from unknown. What am I going to do? He just hangs up. That's what most people do. They hang up. But I do think he recognized Kreese and wanted nothing to do with him. Just hung up. Do you think Sean will join Cobra Kai? Maybe, but not in season 4. The Kreese over Robbie photo, yeah. That one. Ooh, it's looking good. Scorpio, no. Daniel moving, Johnny Decker saying no. I don't think we'll get any of that in season 4. So no is the answer. Watch Valley, how are you? What is Watch Valley? Where's Cobra Kai Kid? I think he's resting. He's smart. He's probably getting some sleep, resting up. I sent him a message earlier. Said, excited, but I don't think he saw it yet. Kreese is not a fan of hors d'oeuvres. That is true. Definitely not the vegan ones either. Robbie is winning. Yes, I agree. Daniel's recent full side eye? I don't know. Tory's mom passes, I think. That's an interesting theory. I've definitely suspected that could happen. I don't know. But you're getting some Tory story, and I've talked about it in this stream. Yeah, Fonzie. 8 a.m. is good because you can sleep in and then wake up and binge. Xander will retake his championship. No, I think Xander aged out. I don't think Xander will be there. I think Xander was 17 when he fought in season 1. He lost. Now he's 18. It's the under 18 tournament, so Xander will not be back. Sam versus Tory? Sure could. We're going to get a Tory versus Devin. Fonzie, yeah, Kreese does have some morals. I agree. Some principles. Prequel of Daniel LaRusso? No. There's no reason for a prequel of Daniel. Fonzie, I agree. Tory's story arc will be very important. Or it will, will have significance. Who's fighting Tyler? Kyler? I don't know. Watch Party, do you think even if Cobra Kai loses, Kreese and Silver will shut down and leave the valley? Yes. If they lost. Kreese's one rule, don't be a pussy. Oh, foul language. I need to put that... maybe I should put the word pussy on this safe list. It didn't occur to me. Stupid spam or, foul language filter takes off the wrong words. Kreese will be the only one unredeemed the entire show. Yeah, definitely. I think Kreese is not taking the theme of the season, and that's going to be your key. I talked about it way back in my trailer breakdown video. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to take off. I may come back tonight. We'll do some sort of countdown. I think it'll be fun to do a countdown live. So we'll do maybe a live countdown. So I'll be back when before the launch. We're just under 10 hours now. Will Kreese die with redemption? I don't know. I think his story's going in a different direction. So that's it. Maybe I'll come back for an hour or so before launch time. Okay? Just under 10 hours now. So if you want to know when it is, 10 hours from now. Okay. So, take care, everyone. I will see you. Enjoy season 4 if you're not back tonight.